in the context lapho ubaba engakwazi provide khona emshadweni, what is the role of a man if he cannot provide? The role of the man if he cannot provide is to instill values. One of the definitions of a man is the founder of a lifestyle. A father is also referred to as a source of knowledge, source of culture, source of way of life, motivation, encouragement. Those are things that do not need money. They do not need you to wake up every morning. Let's say you earn an income, but you can instill values. So but unikeza abantwana a way of life, ubanikeza ama morals, banikeza guidance, ungaba coach, ungaba supporter in many ways. It's just that we grow in a society instiller efaka izinto githi unaware subconsciously. Yokuthi for you to be a man, the first and the most is to provide financially. Provision does not necessitate I give you financial provision, but it means I can give you wisdom keys that can raise you up to becoming a giant tomorrow. Just as a signboard this road leads to Pretoria, that board ingangithatha ingifake Pretoria kodwa yona ibiselela, which means a father noma esemkhukhwini can give you wisdom that can move you and uhlale kwi-mansion yakho, just ngokushare nje wisdom ne-experience. And one of the things that a father ongakwazi provide can share their personal experience, including failures, truthfully so, because one of izinto ezi-important, ama-lessons are important in life, ukuthi singafundi zonke izinto experientially. Kunezinto ekumele sizifunde from others. We cannot live long enough to experience everything in life. So ezinye zezinto what other people went through, as they share that knowledge, it helps us not to go and want to experience ezinye zezinto because we already know our outcomes beforehand. Then that helps also a father yokuthi instill values. Mistakes and don't make these mistakes. For you to shine in life, then it will place a big demand now on the father to saying, you must make sure that you have keys to share. You must make sure that whatever seed oyichalayo kulo mntwana imbewu a positive, akusimbewu a destructive, akusimbewu a poison. Now it means if a father now has to be conscious of our actions wakhe and mele be conscious of amagama wakhe, because he will be measured every instruction nomi advice yakhe nama teachings wakhe will be measured based on our outcomes, because the best way to teach a person is visual, is by action. Theoretically you can only do so much. Ujesu bekahlala nabafundi bakhe hlezi nabo 3.5 years. He taught them by ukuthi bambone enza izinto. He was feeding the hungry and they participated. Allow your kids to participate even uma wenza izinto emsebenzini. The sad part with community yethu abantu abamnyama ukuthi kunabo baba abazi izinto but bazazi basekhoneni labo. They don't share those skills nabantwana babo. That is why you find great businessmen uthi makaqeda ukudlula emhlabeni, no child, abanabantwana by 4 or 5, but none of the kids are able to run that business, which means they did not deposit or instill the capacity of running a business successfully without thinking of reaping whatever it can produce, which means involve the kids kuyo yonke into yenzayo. Uma ngabe mhlambe just watering the garden, it's a life lesson ukunisela ingadi. It means kunezinto engeke zizikhulele. There are things that need you to cultivate them. It is said ukuthi one of the best ways zokukhulisa umntwana is to give him a responsibility, to know ukuthi things do not happen on their own. They need your input. They say violin, why interesting is that I find in a guitar, every movement produces a sound. There is a certain movement that you need to do in order for you to get a sound. So there has to be input from your side in order for you to get a sound on the other side. So those are the values that a father can instill emntwaneni. You need to be involved. Come, asinisele nje la lezi zinto angeke zizikhulele ngokwazo. Masekavuna uyamkhumbuza ukuthi yakhumbula sinisela la. Now this is why kunezinto ezinje. Then umfundisa automatically ne process yokuthi kunezinto ekumele uzilinde. As much as besifuna ukuharvesta, we waited for a growth. There are many life lessons that you can share as wenza ama tasks nabantwana. But a father, even though angenandlela financially to provide for a family, anga provide izinto eziningi, provided he focus yakhe ayikho on the financial provision. He can focus on the other things.